Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches: Houston Astros vs Los Angeles Dodgers and San Francisco Giants vs Arizona Diamondbacks, which are happening on Wednesday, August 4, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Houston has won 6 of the last 9 starts made by Odorizzi, who has a respectable 4-2 record and 3.97 ERA in road games this year. Active Dodgers batters are also only hitting .192 lifetime against Odorizzi. There could be some nerves involved for Scherzer making his first start ever in a Dodgers uniform, and Houston will definitely be locked in for this game. Although the Dodgers have a significant starting pitching advantage, the price tag is high. Seeing that Scherzer has been human recently. The Houston Astros are arguably the best defensive team in MLB this season, as they are currently second with a .781 team ops. Their lineup knows how to work pitchers and get on base, as their .341 clip this season is higher than any other team in the sport. It also is a big reason why they have scored 580 total runs so far, or 5.47 runs per game. They have been getting their bats on the ball as they have the lowest strikeout number, 80, in the last 15 days than any other team. First baseman Yuli Gurriel has been arguably their best defensive weapon, as he has an .879 ops with 12 home runs and 66 RBI. It's going to be hard to keep Houston off the bases in this game. The Los Angeles Dodgers are second in the NL West with a 64-43 record, trailing the San Francisco Giants by 3.5 games. The Dodgers have a +165 run differential on the season, which is the best in MLB. Los Angeles averages 5.2 runs per game, second in MLB offensively and fifth with 147 home runs. The Dodgers were big winners at the trade deadline, adding Trey Turner from the Washington Nationals, although he is currently sidelined with COVID-19. The Dodgers pitching staff is first in MLB with a 3.18 ERA and made their staff even stronger by adding Max Scherzer and Danny Duffy at the trading deadline. Scherzer will make his Dodgers debut on Wednesday. In 19 starts this season with the Nationals, Scherzer is 8-4 with a 2.76 ERA. My betting advice for that game is to pick Houston Astros. The Los Angeles Dodgers will host the Houston Astros in the second and final game of a head-to-head series. There will be plenty of tension in the stadium as the Dodgers are still ticked off and feel cheated about losing to the Astros in the 2017 World Series. These teams split a 2-game series between Houston back in May. Houston entered this series on a 2-game losing streak after losing 8-6 and 5-3 to the San Francisco Giants on Saturday and Sunday. The Dodgers have won 2 in a row, dominating the Arizona Diamondback 8-3 and 13-0 on Saturday and Sunday. Tuesday's series opener was not yet complete at the time of this preview. This lineup is full of superstars and could very well be an all-star team in itself. As a team, the Dodgers are scoring 5.23 runs per game this season and 6.8 runs in their last 5 games. Los Angeles also is the most patient team in MLB as they have 427 team walks, or 3.99 walks per game. Right fielder Mookie Betts has been nothing short of phenomenal this season as he has an .886 ops with 15 home runs and 41 RBI. If Los Angeles can continue to hit, it will be hard to beat them at all. His 11.4 barrel percentage is the highest against him in a single season. Scherzer throws 5 different pitches: fastball, slider, changeup, cutter, curveball, and the changeup has been doing very well as it has a .113 batting average and a .161 slugging percentage. He is 4-3 with a 2.81 ERA pitching at Dodger Stadium in his career, so it will be interesting with an incredible team of position players around him. The Houston Astros have been the most dangerous offensive team in baseball so far. Houston leads all teams with a .267 team batting average, 5.5 runs scored per game, and ranks second with a plus 149 run scoring differential. Jake Odorizzi is scheduled to start for the Astros on Wednesday. In 14 starts games this season, Odorizzi is 4-5 with a 4.30 ERA and 1.14 WHIP. My betting advice for that game is to pick under 8.5. It will be the third game of a 4-game set on Wednesday when the San Francisco Giants take on the Arizona Diamondbacks. San Francisco won the opening contest in this series, 11-8. These teams play on Tuesday evening, but this preview was written prior to the conclusion of that contest. The Giants have beaten the Diamondbacks in 4 straight games, including Monday's extra inning affair. San Francisco is 9-1 in the last 10 meetings between these teams. It is hard to go against a team that has thoroughly dominated their opponent as San Francisco has. Plus, the Giants are far superior in virtually every way. They are a much better offensive team, have much better pitching, and they even play defense better. While the pitching matchup looks to favor the Giants considerably, no one should think that Golan is mediocre. The right-hander was hit hard by the Cubs, but he had allowed 3 runs or fewer in 5 of his last 6 starts. He has good stuff, and that should give Arizona a chance. The Diamondbacks haven't had a lot to celebrate this season, but they will be pleased with this victory. They snapped a 3-game losing streak by beating the Giants 3-1 on Tuesday. They are still 34-74 for the season. Zach Golan will be the man for the D-backs to start the defensive duties. He has a 1-5 record with an ERA of 4.61 and a WHIP of 1.36. There is a discernible difference in quality here. The Giants will start right-hander Kevin Gausman. Gausman is 9-5 with a 2.35 ERA in 21 starts this season. The right-hander struggled in July, posting a 5.11 ERA and a 1-3 record in 5 starts. However, most of that damage occurred in the final 2 starts of the month, when he allowed 9 earned runs in 8.2 innings. They are third in run differential at plus 1.15. The team is 8th in team batting average, .246, and 2nd in home runs per contest, 1.52. The Giants will start right-hander Kevin Gausman. Gausman is 9-5 with a 2.35 ERA in 21 starts this season. The right-hander struggled in July, posting a 5.11 ERA and a 1-3 record in 5 starts. However, most of that damage occurred in the final 2 starts of the month, when he allowed 9 earned runs in 8.2 innings. Gausman had allowed 3 runs or fewer in 16 straight starts prior to those 2 outings. The Giants are led by Brandon Crawford with 18 homers and 63 runs driven in. Mike Yastrzemski also has 18 homers after hitting 1 on Monday. San Francisco will be without Brandon Belt, Tommy La Stella, Evan Longoria, and Lamont Wade. Kevin Gausman will step up to the mound on Wednesday evening. He has been quite exceptional this season, with a record of 9-5, with an ERA of 2.35, 5th in the league, with a WHIP of 0.95, 5th in the MLB as well. My betting advice for that game is to pick San Francisco Giants. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.